time, we have further information that Mrs. Martin has provided. And basically what I want to do is limit it to the discussion between Mrs. Martin and the board, and then the board will take a vote on this. So you had a veterinarian in to put together a veterinarian care plan for your proposed kennel.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, did the board look that over, and does the board have any questions?
I noticed that the veterinarian signed that proposal, but Mrs. Martin did not sign it. Do we need her signature on that plan?
Plan, I think, the way it was written, I think the plan has to be put in place once you go through your license.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point in time, you know, this is basically, I think if you look at the letter or whatever, it was just a draft.
This right here?
Yeah, there's something there about a draft plan or something, if I remember correctly.
It says at the very bottom, after it says attached is a template program of veterinary care.
Right. So really, the signature, you know, she's going to be required once she goes for her licensing to sign it. Right now, it's just basically a template.
Now, will Ag and Markets know about this plan?
This looks like an Ag and Markets document that's been filled out, so I would imagine this gets submitted to an Ag and Markets.
It is submitted?
I would assume that it is.
Yeah, because one of the things I was looking into, this is certainly a good, if you follow this protocol, it's certainly a good first step. Because if you don't follow this plan, under Ag and Market rules, there's a whole litany of cases where the customer who buys a puppy, within 14 days of that puppy, for any reason, is sick, diseased, etc., they can go back to they can go to their veterinarian, go back on the Martins, require reimbursement plus any veterinary care. It also holds even after 180 days. If there's any kind of genetic defects in that animal, per veterinary inspection, they can go back on the Martins to get their money back, plus the veterinary care that it took. So a good first step is to make sure that you're vaccinating and taking care of your animals. That would reduce the number of customers that would go back on them. You know what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. You've probably seen that document, those documents anyway. But yeah, it's all under New York Ag and Markets, primarily 35D section. So, and that's all. That's all that it is today.
Yes, I did forward some information out of full disclosure to Ms. Martin for Ag and Markets, so she could look at that on the internet.
Okay.
So, does the board have any more questions? I understand that you have reached out to your rubbish supplier, and they'll be more than happy to take any waste.
Yes. They said as long as it's in bags, they're fine with putting it in the regular dumpster.
Okay.
So, yes.
Does the board have any more questions?
Once we're finished and say it's okay, what would be the next steps by the Martins and by the board or by the town of Benton?
The next step is they'll have to apply for a building permit to actually construct the kennel.
Okay.
At that point in time, it will be inspected per town or Benton code by the dog warden and town of Benton. Also, they have to apply to Ag and Markets, and I believe Ag and Markets does an initial inspection also.
Okay.
So the way it's written, there'll be 3 inspections before they're actually up and running. Ag and Markets, I know, makes at least 1 inspection per year. If they find something on that inspection, they go back. I found it on their website, and I couldn't find it a second time, and I don't know why, but there was a list of inspections that they were made and things that they found, and they showed when they followed up. So you say, gee, I don't think it gets done, but looking at that website, they showed all the inspections and all the follow-ups. So it does get done. So it's something that they must take very seriously.
And then when you're at the point and you start selling puppies or mature dogs, you have to provide them with all the information that the Ag and Markets deems necessary. So the customer has that.
Yep.
And
And you plan on using this Dr. Webb as your veterinarian
Mm-hmm.
for the facility?
Yeah, and she will vet check each puppy.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm. I think.
Anything else from the board? If not, I need a motion that the town of Benton be the lead agency on the environmental impact.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to do the short environmental impact assessment form. Whether proposed action create a material conflict with the adopted land use plan or zoning regulations. The answers are no, or small impact, or moderate to large impact. I would say no. Do you agree? Will the proposed action result in a change of intensity use of land? No. Will the proposed action have an impact on environmental characteristics that cause the establishment of a critical environmental area? No. Will the proposed action will the proposed action impair the character or quality of the existing community? No. Will the proposed action result in adverse change in the existing level of traffic or affect existing infrastructure for mass transit, biking, or walking? No. Will the proposed action cause an increase in use of energy and fails to incorporate reasonable available energy conservation or renewable energy opportunities? I would say no. Will the proposed action impact existing private water supplies? There's no public there. No. Will it propose impact private wastewater treatment utilities? No. Will the proposed action impair the character or the quality of the important historical, archaeological, architectural, or aesthetic resources? No. Will the proposed action result in an adverse change to the natural resources, wetlands, water bodies, groundwater, air quality, flora, or fauna? No. Will the proposed action result in an increase in the potential for erosion, flooding, or drainage problems? No. Will the proposed action create a hazard to environmental resources or human health? It could if the disposal methods are not followed up. So I might write yes, and then we will put in the answers on the back that they've agreed to, do the disposal.
And there are some dog illnesses, diseases that could be transmitted to humans as well. Canine brucellosis, I'm not a veterinarian.
Yes.
Is that correct?
And Campylobacter.
That's why it's important for all your vet checks and all of that. Bear with me one moment. Okay, we have to make a motion. We're going to check this back if we determine based on the information analysis above and or supporting documentation that the proposed action may result in one or more potentially large or significant adverse impacts. An environmental impact statement is required, or check this box if you determine that the based on the information analysis above any supporting documentation, the proposed action will not result in any significant adverse environmental impacts. I would say the second one. Does everybody agree? All right. Do I have a motion to check the second box?
Yeah, I have a motion to check the second box.
Second? All in favor, say aye. Do we have a second? Okay. All right. With that done, is there any more discussion before the board for SUP 76 SUP-19?
just one question, the ag license, how is that checked up on? I mean, let's say a person goes, starts his kennel, gets everything, and doesn't get the ag license.
Well, the ag license, they have to apply for the ag license,
Yeah.
and we can put that in a motion, in our,
Okay.
as a
Okay.
stipulation.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, and actually, the code officer, the new code officer can actually ask to see that license
Okay.
before he actually permits the building and or operation for use. So that could be part of a stipulation, in my personal opinion. Does everybody agree?
And likewise, in the ag and market requirements, and customer, what the customer can do, all that has to be posted in the building. It has to be on the bill of sale, stipulating all of the actions that can be taken should there be a problem with any puppy or dog.
And I would imagine that's something that the ag and markets will inspect for.
Okay, we don't have to put that in
Yeah,
the
I know.
motion.
You could put a, excuse me, my personal opinion, you could put a blanket statement that, they meet all ag and markets regulations. Yeah, yeah. And we are looking at 10 adult animals, correct?
Yes,
Okay. So we're looking at 8 females, 2 males?
yes,
Okay.
And that includes the 4 you got now, right?
yes.
All right, I'm just going to write that on my application. Just making notes of that too, so. Does anyone want to take a stab at a motion?
I'll try one. Make a motion that we approve, and I haven't got the latest number there. Okay, 102 SUP-19, approval with the add-on that they must get an ag license, and anything, and meet all the requirements that we have stated.
You want to add in the disposal of the waste also?
Yes, yes.
And no more than 10 animals?
No more than 10 animals total on the property. And a dog.
Yeah, 10 dogs.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the need about 50 puppies.
I have a motion. Do I have a second, or is there any discussion? Is there any discussion on that motion? Anybody think anything else should be added as a contingency, or are they?
Meeting all the town requirements is automatically in there, I take it. Regarding temperatures, control and all that, ventilation.
That's all.
That's
Yeah,
all.
they must meet all regulations of the town of Benton as well. Yes. Yes. If you want to put that in the wording, they may also meet the regulations of the town of Benton and the ag and markets. Are you happy with that motion, Rich?
Yes.
Okay. Do I hear a second for that motion? Give me seconds. Karen, could you pull the board, please? Let me get a moment. I say yes.
No. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, after 3 months, we finally got to the end of this. I appreciate your patience. I hope everybody else here understands where we're coming from with what we're up against as far as rules and regulations of the state of New York. You will be watched carefully, I'm sure, by everybody, a lot of these people in this room. And I'm gonna make a statement to the people in the room, if you see something, say something. Because I don't get down the road where they are at all. And the code officer probably is not gonna get down, up and down it every day. So if the neighbors see something, or somebody sees something, say something, and, you know, so we can try to keep the neighborhood as nice and peaceful as possible. Okay? Okay. At this point in time, we're gonna move to application 1, 2.